Hey there, good morning. 8:14 in the morning, Monday morning, Joe does stuff. And a little bit of a roller coaster of emotions to share with you today. So, breaking news, yesterday being Sunday, I would hear back from the residential job, the big residential job that I bid at $18,000. Again, originally was planning to bid that job at $16,200, I believe. Shared all about it with you guys. Put it $18,000. Folks, we didn't get the job. How freaking crazy is that? They would tell me thank you for coming out and getting your proposal sent over to us in a timely fashion. They really appreciated that. But they've decided to go with somebody else. Did not make mention of what that person's price was. Was it cheaper? Could you imagine? People have commented on this, seeing the pictures, the dental molding, the crown molding, the wainscoting all throughout this interior, the color change, the carpet staying, the vaulted ceilings, the hardwood floors. People had commented saying, Joe, this is easily a $20,000 plus $30,000 job. Joe, this is far outside of what you're going to be capable of doing given the size of the crew that I have, and that being next to nothing basically. But if we were given the opportunity to do that job, we would have absolutely knocked that thing out of the park. I'm confident that we would have. Yeah, sure, I was intimidated by it, but you gotta be intimidated. I think fear sometimes is a good thing to have when it comes to work and taking on larger jobs. So they didn't give me a whole lot of information. They kept it short and sweet. Thank you for coming out, wasting your time is what I did. One thing that I didn't share with y'all about this whole prospect of a job was where this thing was located at. This thing was over an hour away. This thing was over an hour away from where I'm at, in a gated community. Okay, they had to literally send me a visitor's pass over the phone for me to be able to get in there. Mind you, they had a 10-day window on this. So every time that we would have went out there and came back, we would have needed to get a visitor's pass to get through that gate. The distance and the gate were two things that I didn't factor into this. I mean, I wasn't thinking about that, but those are two things that I didn't tell you guys about that just added to the overall complexity of this job. Could that have been enough in itself to just break the camel's back, saying, you know what, I'm gonna let this one get past me? You don't want to let the big jobs get past you. You want to take those type of jobs. Those are the type of jobs, like I said, if you can land one of those and get into that neighborhood, that's all you need. You just need an in. It's sort of like getting in at the docks, becoming a longshoreman. You got to know somebody. If you could just find a way in, you're set. We thought we had that potentially, and turns out they said they were going to go with somebody else. So, of course, everything happens for a reason. Is it a breath of fresh air? Hey, maybe we ducked a bullet there and all of that. But lest us not forget that I spent $200 on a thumbtack lead that didn't amount to nothing. Amounted to absolutely nothing. You don't get that money back neither. It's just a cost of doing business. Nowadays, everybody's got their hand in the pot. Man, you can't even go out there and find work these days for free. According to HomeAdvisor, Angie's Leads, or Thumbtack. 3 things that you certainly should not be using: Google Leads. 4 things that you should certainly not be using if you're trying to find work. I'm done with Thumbtack. Not messing with it no more. Anyways, really wish I could have known what that price was of the person that they decided to go with. Would I be outside of my parameters to email them back and say, you know, thank you for letting me know. Could you do me a solid and just entertain me and let me know what the winning number was for that job? What if it was more than mine? You know, of course, when you don't get a job, the first thing that goes through your mind is, oh, they went with somebody cheaper. But what if they did? What if it was somebody who came over there more professional, van wrapped, clipboards, edible arrangement gift basket in tow? Like I said, freaking roller coaster. That's the down. Let's go to the up. Not sure what I'm titling this video, but probably something to spark engagement, like how much money I made painting apartments and I didn't do any of the work. Something along them lines sounds like a pretty good idea for a title. So that's what we're on our way to right now, folks, is back over to the apartments that I shared with you guys Friday, I believe. And I didn't do any of the work. I know a lot of the comments are, Joe, you need to just buckle down and do this work yourself. You are right in that regard. I probably should. At this point, I'm not, though. I've got multiple social media endeavors and businesses that yield me, at best and sometimes a little bit more than at best, about a full-time job's pay. This business here, and really that's it. You're right, I would be making more money if I was doing the work myself. I'm not in a position to do that. I've got essentially two guys who I feel, and I don't care how this sounds, it's the truth, I feel pretty obligated to trying to not only keep them working, but also keep them working, especially at this point, and see myself seeing a profit and have myself seeing a profit. I cannot do this any longer and not see a profit. So, how much money did I make painting apartments and I didn't lift a finger? We did 4 apartments in 2 days. That is the golden rule for success most of the time for myself in this. You know, I shared that these 1 bedrooms are $350, and if we're going all the way up to the ceiling, well, then it's, you know, $500 in the tall units, and, you know, $350 for a 1 bedroom, $400 for a 2 bedroom, $450 for a 3 bedroom. Those are our prices. I already know that those are low prices, but those are prices that are higher than most other painters. So I got to hurry up and share this because I got a lot to get to here. We did 4 apartments. Those 4 apartments amounted to $1,800 in total. It wasn't just painting. There was repair work, there was extra priming work, there were upcharges from those. So that ended up being $1,800 in work that we did. I spent $800 in labor in total for those 2 days. I ended up making $1,000. That's $500 a day to paint these apartments, and I didn't lift a finger. All right, I'm just getting into the first unit. This is gonna be the unit that had the tall ceilings. And again, we did not charge them to paint all the way up to the top. The paint did match, so we did not need to paint all the way up to the top. Don't mind that line that you're seeing right there. I doubt that that's the paint. It almost looks like, oh fuck, it might be the paint. Might be a drywall repair, who the hell knows? All right. Okay. So again, my top guy will be meeting me over here. Kept everything nice and neat. This unit was actually in pretty decent condition. Actually, I think that this wall in this room was kind of screwed up. See, you don't like that. We're gonna get that cleaned up. Okay, we really got to show a good outing here today. And the reason for that is because I would find out, my painters would tell me that the other painters that they supposedly tried and they didn't like because they didn't do the drywall repair. Well, those guys showed up on Friday and they're still using them. So they have actually taken a lot of our work, no telling what they're charging, guaranteed it's cheaper than what we are, and we need to fight for our apartments back. So that's what we're gonna try to do. We do have a little bit of paint residue in the tub right here. I don't like that. I'm gonna nitpick today. I don't like that, get that cleaned up. Yeah, I'm gonna nitpick today because, hey man, we want the work back. Now, none of this is a guarantee that we even get the work back. We could do all of this and it could be for naught because, you know, these people, they don't care. They don't care, they only care about the price. So remember we had the ugly stuff going on the wall right there. They've addressed that. So all that's taken care of. You can still see it's bleeding through a little bit. There's nothing we can do about that because this brick just continues to bleed through no matter what you do with it. So again, this is the tall unit right here in decent shape. Let's move on to one of the bad ones. Okay, this was one of the bad ones. Oh my God, this was the eviction unit. Didn't do nothing with that. Don't particularly care for that. That should have been addressed. So I'll probably get my guy to address that while he's here. Whew. So this was the eviction unit. These walls were terrible, if you'll remember. And this thing smelt of heavy smoke. That right there looks bad. We need to get that squared away. It smelt of heavy smoke. And to be honest with you, it still smells of heavy smoke. So, clearly that needs to be painted. If that was painted, that's needing to be painted. I remember there was a foot mark right there on that wall, so I know that they did paint this. But yeah, that needs to be hit again. So, no biggies so far. You know, it's not bad. This thing, like I said, it was smoked out. This was the eviction unit where the guy was laying on the floor smoking cigarettes. It smells a hell of a lot better in here, but it still smells like smoke. All right, good deal. So that's 2 of these units with minimal stuff that needs to be addressed. Let's move on to the last 2. Good God, I just walked into this unit and it stinks. Damn, did this unit always smell this damn bad? Oh God, what the hell is that smell? Fear factor. Oh God, sometimes it can be bad. Look at this. So this unit should be good. Should be good. I know we had to do it. I know we had to do a ton of repair work in here. So I'll hit you with some numbers real quick too. That way you can really understand the craziness of this. All right, this unit looks pretty good. I'll never forget, I shared with you guys that we had painted this unit in the past, and I remembered it. We had only painted it just a couple of months ago. And my God, you want to talk about a horrible experience that was. I'll never forget this unit. This entire wall was just spotty touch-up work that I think the maintenance had done prior to us coming into the unit. We come into the unit, my guys paint it, and holy shit, the paint did not match at all, and you could see everywhere they painted, and more importantly, everywhere they didn't paint. All right, so let's look at the repair work, if you remember. Now, you gotta keep this in mind as well here. That looks pretty good. Anyway, so we got some bubbling up going right there. Don't know if that's from us or from not us. And then we fixed that right there, and that doesn't look too good, but, well, it looks worse on the camera, I gotta be honest. Looking at it in person, it doesn't look as bad. We do have a little bit of paint right here. Oh wait, that's mud. There we go, let's get that off of there. Yep, we'll get that cleaned up. Still got the coffee stain right there. Still got rags in the sink, gotta get all that. We left a half a can of Kills. What are we doing? Okay. Hey, this is apartment painting 101. Yeah, it is. So how much paint we got? Paint on the floor. That's empty. All right, so I'll have him come through here and get this right. The one thing that I'm not seeing is any black paint. Nice little paint right there. Wild. Oh, I was gonna tell you some numbers. So for the drywall repair work, it was $50. And then we had some repair work that needed to be done here, $50. Got all sorts of stuff going on right up in there. And then we didn't address that stain right there, so that needs to be done. Overall, the unit doesn't look too bad, just a couple of things that need to be addressed. So I'm gonna get these guys to get over here and get this stuff squared away. Need these to be perfect. So I went and talked with the office. We've got 2 more units over here today, so that's good. I am down on them. I'm gonna make sure we get to work and that other painter does not. That's at this property. So we had 3 properties for this company, but each of these properties is managed by a different manager, has a different maintenance staff over there. So at the other property, different manager, she's nice enough, but she's got this new maintenance lady, lesbian lady who thinks that she's this expert painter, and she just really doesn't like us. And I need to go over there this morning and get us back in the game. Yeah. So I'm gonna go over there and just try to have a conversation with the manager and try to fight for our work again. So we'll see how that plays out, but a little bit of stuff to address in this unit, nothing major. Let's look at the last unit, and then we're gonna move on. All right, this was what they thought was the touch-up unit, but this needed to be a full paint. I don't like the fact that we're getting paint all over these outlets, and I know that that is from us. We need to do better with these outlets, so I don't give a damn if they take them or take them off, which it's apartment painting. You really don't got time for that. You don't get the money to sit here and fine tune everything. But God bless them, man, cut around them. They're white outlets and white paint. You can do better. You can do better than this, And that's not even bad compared to some of these. Right there. And I'm not trying to, look, did not even paint in here. Clearly, I mean, this is still the same unless that bled back through. Yeah, maybe they did paint in here because I can see paint down on that trim right there. Joe with the keen eye. Yeah, man. So you're probably wondering to yourself, Joe, it sounds like you're not going to be doing the work again today. Well, what are you going to do? And you always talk about you've got more important things to do, and you're running this business and social media. That should have been fixed. That should have been fixed right there. We're going to do that. I'm actually getting ready. Oh my God. Look at that. Yo, see, this is why I've got to check these units. And it's crazy. They had to have painted it because look at that. That's paint all over the router. What in the world? Unless that shit just bled back through. Yeah, I think that's what happened there. So I've gotten a new video game. I'm gonna go play Lawn Simulator So instead of actually doing work, I'm gonna play a video game today that is about doing work. And I was thinking about sharing it with you guys. Could you imagine if I told y'all that we were going to work today and I put on the hard hat with the ear protection and the face shield? You know, put on my gloves and my high-vis vest, and I logged onto the computer to play Lawn Simulator. Oh my God, how that would trigger people. Yeah. Anyways, all right, I've seen what I need to see in here. Everything looks good enough, but just a little less than good enough. So we'll get it right, man. That's a hell of a view right there. Imagine looking out your window and never having to know what time it is. But it's crazy, it's only 8:30 in the morning and it thinks it's 3 o'clock, so clearly that clock is out of batteries. All right, we're looking at one of the 2 units that we've got for today. So we got something going on in the front door of this one. This is the 1 bedroom, and you walk through the front door and your kitchen is right here. It looks like, it started off looking like it was gonna be a really small unit, but then this thing opened up pretty decent on us. So here's your living room. Look how small this is. I mean, this is tiny. Yeah, this closet definitely needs some love. Yeah. There's your small little HVAC. Man, this thing can't, you would imagine this is, ain't a whole lot going on here. Ugliness. Yeah, I saw that.
And you want me to take it off, or?
I mean, yeah, you might as well just take it off.
Okay.
So here's your bedroom right here. Nothing major going on here. Small little closet, or a good sized little closet for the size of the unit. Here's this guy right here. I knew it was gonna do that, you mother. Well, I just made some more mud work for you in here. There was nothing you were gonna be able to do. I should have probably just left that freaking thing up there. They took a toilet paper holder and turned it into a hanger. All right, then we got these mud repairs right here in the bathroom. Looks like they moved the curtain rod. A little bit of shit on the back of this door. So this is the first unit. This is a 1 bedroom. All right, we're in the second unit for today. And here is a fun one. So we literally just painted this, and the crazy thing about it is they was about to get the other painter painting this. Look at this. They've already started taking off outlet plate covers. So they say that they're not as good as us, but yet they do things that we don't even do. We don't take this shit up. We're not taking these off. Look at that, man. Hey, that's nice prep work. So I guess they came and prepped this, but they're telling us this morning to paint this, which is crazy. Look at this. Look at this. Look at it. Oh shit. That drink's still cold. Oh, I was about to say. Damn, I thought that might be them and they're coming right back in here. They ran out of tape. Look at that. Look at that nice little prep work right there. What the actual, how they only taped it up to right there. That's crazy. Huh. What did they do here? Nah, it's mud. Yeah.
There's a lot of these on each bedroom wall upstairs.
Okay. So welcome to hell. Yeah, I remember doing a ton of repair work right here, as a matter of fact. Yeah.
This is a tall boy too.
Yeah, but she should match up. Like I said, we literally just painted this. So you can see what these guys have done. Hey, they've helped us out a little bit. How about that? Yeah. And the crazy thing is I remember, actually, I may be wrong, no. I don't think we did just paint this.
I think it was a repair.
Because it used to, the one that we did, this whole area was open.
Yeah.
This wasn't a bedroom.
And this came, yeah, this was opened up, you know, but had like right here. It didn't have a full wall, I don't think. What, did you get all that bullshit? Pardon my language.
Well, at least they did the repair work for us. They're gonna be mad as shit when they show up and we in here painting this unit. Yeah. Damn, man. You gotta fight for the work. And sometimes you just gotta go out there and take it. Y'all may say Joe don't wanna do the work, but I damn sure take your work. Especially in this apartment game. Cause this is my wheelhouse right here, baby.
But when you get a picture of this door right here, it's off. That's off.
Let me see, okay.
So I'm gonna leave it like that so you can get a picture of it.
Can we fix it or?
I should be able to.
Oh yeah, the track's all beat to shit.
I just gotta get up in there and look at it more. I should go get on there one way or the other though.
You know, don't worry about that.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry about fixing that. Let maintenance do that.
Okay.
I mean, that's their job anyways.
Alright.
Yeah, we did not paint this unit. We painted up one that looked just like this, and it was right down the hall from here, so that's crazy. Cool. Well, this is going to be a challenging one for sure. All right, well, this is the second unit. All right, so I'm getting ready to leave from this property right now, and we've picked up 2 units to do. We showcased both of those units. One of them's a big one of them's a smaller one, and then we've also just picked up 1 additional unit at one of the other properties that we paint at. And the problem is we've got 3 units to get painted and only 2 painters. And the other problem is 2 of these 3 units are going to be big ass units. And the other problem is we've got 4 units of touch-ups to do, which is going to take about an hour to run through all of those before one of my painters can get over to this other property to get on that. But it's crazy because this other property literally just hit me up and was like, yo, can you get somebody over here to paint a unit today? And it's 10 o'clock in the morning. So I'm getting ready to go over there and talk with them and try to sell them on the idea of, hey, we still want to be your primary painter. Can we be that? We're going to go beg for our jobs back. That's what we're getting ready to do. Oh my God, that is a brilliant idea for a title. All right, let's go over here and see if we can make some magic happen. All right, I'm just leaving from this property here, and I just had my little face-to-face with the boss over here, and that went well. She's a nice lady, you know. She's never been anything short of nice to us. She's not the issue. It's the maintenance lady that's over here who's a real doozy, to say the least. Again, mannish woman. Is that the right way to say that? Thinks she's a professional painter, wants to do our job for us, save the company a bunch of money, and she's not getting anything extra for doing that. I don't know why you want to do it. Just let us do the work. But anyways, we've had some static with that particular maintenance. Oh my God, there's the other painter right there. Oh shit, and they're coming over here. That is crazy. I shit you not. Look, what's this? There you go, right there. Right there. Yeah. Where are you going, buddy? Where are you going? That's him. That's the competition right there. That's the guy that's been trying to take our work. I bet you he's going over to. Woohoo! Should we go back over to the property that we just left from? I bet you he's going over there. Oh God. I got some other stuff to do, but I might just make that pit stop. Anyways, maybe they thought they are still painting that unit that they had the tape in. They're gonna walk up in there and leaving from the bank. Just had to go pay that insane truck payment. You think this thing is worth $43,500? I mean, look at the wheel package, lift kit. Dude got the little dent in the side of her right there. The bed is destroyed. Oh God, that bed looks horrible. But gosh, a good looking truck, right? So I just made the truck payment. That was $1,060, $1,056, $46, something like that. What I owe on the truck right this second is $43,400, but I got my 10-day payoff right here. And you would imagine you would get hit with a bunch of interest and penalties and all of that for paying something off early. So they are only charging me $43,500. They're only charging me $100 to pay it off right this second, which is crazy. My interest rate on this truck is so freaking low. It's a 4%. Interest rates right now are what, 7.5? Huh. Gosh almighty. So if I could get my payment down from $1,060 to $700, is it worth it to pay another $15,000, $20,000 in interest? Is what I would probably be paying. Anyways, hey, sorry that I stopped filming mid-stroke a minute ago. I wanted to call my painter and give him the heads up that the other painter may be showing up over there. So I did so. I was going to run by there, but I figured just calling him would suffice. I said, hey, be on your P's and Q's. There's literally a dude right here with a keyboard on a bicycle. Seedy little part of the area for sure. He was trying to figure out how to tie the keyboard to the handlebars. But yeah, so not sure if the other painter showed up over there or not, but I told him, I said, make sure you're painting that unit when they do. That way, you know, we ain't going nowhere. That's ours. I also went to the other property to make peace with them. Hey, look, you know, there was an issue with payment, but we want to be your painter again. We need the work, so anything that you have, let us, you know, help you with that. They don't have a whole hell of a lot of work right this second. They've only got this one unit, supposedly, and it's crazy because the maintenance person was supposed to be painting this unit, but now they're not. Probably don't have time to. Probably have other things that they need to do. So regardless, hey, we're getting back in the swing of it. Was relatively satisfied with what we've done thus far. We're going to make sure that everything is the way that it needs to be. At the first property that we were at, they really like us over there. At the second property, you know, we would hope that they like us and want to be in their good graces again. What do you say we do something to try to entice that? A little bribery, if you will. Baseball tickets, anyone? No, Joe. Baseball season is over, at least for the AAA team in my neck of the woods. Maybe it's time to bring a box of chocolates. Who knows? Hey, we'd like to keep painting for you. Anyways, hey, I hope this was a video you guys enjoyed. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this thing up right now. I've got some other things to go do, other video work I've got to get working on today. And I'm going to look forward to hearing what you guys have to say about everything. You know, we're trying to get back in the saddle with the apartments. Hopefully we're going to be able to do that. As for that deck job that I was telling you guys about, potential deck job, that was coming to us from a contractor that we work for who was going to be referring us. We just haven't heard anything in regards to that just yet. If they do reach out, the homeowner does reach out, you know, we'll see what they're talking about and bid it accordingly. Try to bid it the best way that we can. Obviously, the job could be a little bit cheaper if I was out there doing the work, but I'm not. And I've got to bid it in lieu of that. Also, yeah, definitely sucks about the big potential residential job, mostly for the fact that we wasted that gas money and that $200 messing with thumbtack. But sometimes you got to pay to play, and these days everybody's getting a piece of the action, and it's just the way of the damn world. Anyways, like I said, I'll look forward to hearing what you guys have to say and sharing more with you as soon as I possibly can. Y'all have a great one, and until then, take care.